Hey everyone, this is Pavel, founder of FuseBase. Today we're going to talk about what's inside of FuseBase for 2026 Q1 review. One of the largest updates, that's the apps that you can create using your Codex and Cloud accounts. And the idea is that you have the apps, which we're going to call products, and those apps can act as applications or AI agents. And you can combine them into like an agent force or app force that can act as your departments, sales, marketing departments, etc. And they can have access to all the data that's you need. They have their own tools, databases, all other stuff, and also they can be connected externally. So you can combine them into various workflows or use as a standalone tools for your business. Let's start with organization dashboards. You have workspaces, portals, users, clients, companies, deals. So all of this data is accessible by apps and our AI agents. So that's a workspaces. This is how you get. You click on the home and you have organization. And that's example of the workspaces where you can bring other columns to track the data. And every workspace consists of internal space and a portal. So on the left here, we see that's a workspace. We have internal area here. We have a database, and we have a portal. This on the left side. And so internal spaces look like the pages and documents similar to Notion, for example, or Coda. And the portals, it's like a micro websites which you can design, bring various integrated scripts. And in my example, in this portal, I have a embedded app that was created here. So this app actually connected to uh, tasks the dashboard database, but we wanted to create a user-friendly environment for the external users. And this is another example. We have a database and we have the app that works as a slide share. So converting your PDF into beautiful flipbooks. Um, okay, so that's workspaces, which consist of internal space and a portal, and you can have as many as you need. Now we have a project board and a small databases. So you get here when you click on this icon and or select database. So that's where you can create a various databases, similar to Notion tables and Airtable. The difference is that they support thousands of records, but not hundreds of thousands. If you want to have hundreds of thousands of records, you need to use our apps and databases because those are Postgres databases. They can hold lots of stuff, up like the millions of records. So primarily, the use case for databases is something that you want to have at your fingertips with a user-friendly interface where you can change the data. So that's one of the examples, and you can have a subtables. So that's our project boards and small DBs, and you can take those and bring into your internal space or inside your portal. And what's cool about that your databases, for example, one database can be in a multiple places, in a several workspaces, in a various portals. So it's pretty flexible. Or you can narrow down to a table. So that particular table can be only in internal workspace in a very specific page. So it's a very flexible how you can structure this. Now we have a meetings dashboard and a smart trackers. This is also a new functionality. So this is a meetings dashboard, which you can click on this icon, and that's where you can bring all your audios and videos and the meetings dashboard. And if you bring the video audio, it will be automatically transcribed. So, for example, you can have automation flows which are similar to Zapier to bring data to our uh, databases or meeting dashboards. Or if you want to have more robust case, you can create the app where it will bring data from somewhere outside or accumulate this data from other apps in your organization and write into your meetings dashboard. And also we have a smart AI trackers. So smart AI trackers are great where you want to extract a very specific information from your meetings. So think about as a small micro prompts. For example, you can ask like, "Hey, analyze your competitors in a similar software." So this is your prompt, and it will trigger and provide you evidence if a client or someone else in your meeting mentioned competitors. So you can have like various situations, and they will be processed and automatically stored in this dashboard. And then you can create the one of the apps that will have access to the dashboard, and you can build the app that will represent various insights, visualizations of your meetings and smart AI trackers, which then you can take into your internal or external workspaces or use as just a standalone application. Finally, we have AI agents that you can use inside your workspaces or outside. We have a browser extension that you can download, and you launch this AI agent right inside your browser. So you can have a categories where you create those agents. You have a prompt, and you can create inputs, which basically kind of collects data before you launch them. Then you connect to your data sources. That's all your knowledge. For example, if one of the pages can have, let's say it contains various files and PDFs, they will be also indexed. Also, we have an MCP integration and integration with our FuseBase databases. So this is something new. So now your agents can talk to your project boards and small databases, and soon they also will talk to databases of your apps. So you can have a conversational agents, and some of them can be functional, so they can actually execute and write into database. So you just need to connect and select which database and table you want to use. Uh, and I forgot to mention that they also can be embedded, let's say on your website as a floating bar, um, or as like a search bar, or it's just iframe that's going to be just part of your pages as one of the blocks. And you have user permissions and groups. So the users, that's your internal users that have access to your workspaces, portal, apps, whatever, and you can control permission access or you can group them into groups. External users or clients, which are associated with the company's deals and other data. These are external users that can access only apps and portals. You can't invite them into your internal workspaces. So, but you can build the groups and also combine them for your convenience and also manage permissions. So, for example, you can say that that particular app is accessed by group one. This is for internal team members, just managers, and this is only for the clients, and or you can combine. Also important to remember that owner controls the billing. Managers have full access to all of the workspaces, and actually these are members that I forgot to change, and those members have limited access to workspaces or apps depending where you how you set their permissions. So managers decide where members gonna go. So what makes FuseBase very powerful that you have all of this data in one organization, and you can build connections and organize this data with the access. And you can represent this data in databases, internal workspaces, like so, or in portals, or just as a standalone apps. And combining that, you can build very functional applications and automations for your business. Finally, what I want to highlight is apps, or we call it products now. You can build the whole solutions, agents, and they can talk to each other and execute the whole workflows and act autonomously, because we have webhooks and the cron jobs and APIs. So you can trigger them from outside or from any place through the webhooks or like the automations. For example, you can have a project boards that kind of kick in particular app. Then you can schedule through the cron. You can say, like, hey, every hour just launch and do something, and that what makes powerful, because now you can build a whole system like a CRM, proposals, dashboards, like as a task that like that task dashboards, which can also be functional. You can create a task here, like a flipbook functionality. So like whatever you need. And the most important is that we don't charge you for AI usage. You connect your own existing cloud code accounts, Codex, or other providers like Gemini, and you spend a lot less money than using some of the competitive solutions, which charge you for tokens. And if you start building like a really robust autonomous system, that's gonna cost you arm and a leg. In our case, you just use your $100 or $200 accounts, and for smaller systems, you can use just a regular ChatGPT account, let's say with a Codex, like $20 a month, and that will be enough for you like build a few apps a week. Um, yeah, so it's a huge savings for you guys. So that's a FuseBase 2026 Q1. Lots more coming. The interface is going to change significantly. So that's where it's just an example of the structure. If you have any questions, join our Discord community. Our team also there, and we can help you to set up your system and answer questions.